with dementia. So it's been a tough couple of days. There was a leveling off that I knew wouldn't last. But the beast is back. And it's been a pretty rough couple of days. Onslaught of insults and just chaotic episodes. One of the last things was I thought she was okay, and she sat down and talked to me. And this guy, Ronnie, her former employee that supposedly bugs her on the computer. My mom, she just said, let's see, she was on the computer, she was talking with his kids, and on the computer, and then they asked her for money. And then she said within an hour they showed up at the house and asked, I guess came to the house and asked for money. This is the story that she told me, that I know is completely impossible. It's just funny how the twistedness and the combination of where it comes in and out of fantasy and regular life, the real world and fantasy life of dementia just blends, and it blends so meshly and just perfectly, and it kind of slips in and out of reality. I almost can't tell anymore. If I didn't know my mother, then I would just say, okay, we got really, a lot of activity, a lot of issues. But that was that, and it's just been an onslaught of, I try and sit down and talk with her, and just when you think, literally, if you have to deal with this as a caregiver, just when you think you're making some progress and you're looking in their eyes and you're talking a regular conversation and you try like heck to keep things focused and not let things get crazy, it's unattainable. I try and try and try because I'm a common sense guy. And it's your mom. That's what I'm dealing with, my mom. And I sat at the kitchen table a couple of nights ago and I tried to have a conversation with her. And I try to rein her in a couple of times, but it just keeps spidering off. Her mind, whatever her mind is going through, I don't know, but you can just see how the thought process is focused for literally a minute, and then it just goes off. It just goes off the rails, or it morphs into other things, and it's almost not worth talking to her, because at this point, this is where the aggravation starts. Excuse me. And this is where you say to yourself, as a caregiver, you have to watch out for whatever you're going through. And sometimes you just gotta say, I just can't help them anymore. And here I am by myself. I have zero help. And it just gets overwhelming sometimes. It really does. As I predicted, I heard the clean is back for a week. Not a week, but one time a day now instead of two. So that'll give me another pair of eyes into the house of what's going on, hopefully when I'm not there. But again, I can almost imagine. I did get to a point where I have to start locking doors in the house. My office needs to be locked, my bedroom, and my bathroom. Because she is at the point where she's just not a trusting person. I just can't trust her actions. She talks about doing, not actually killing me, but her thoughts of, why don't I commit suicide? Why don't I go kill myself? And the stuff that comes out of her mouth is just disturbing. So I really think at this point, for my safety and everything else, and my paperwork and the household stuff, I've started putting locks on my office door. Put locks on my bedroom and my bathroom, because I don't know what she's capable of anymore. Even though she has moments of lucidity and she's calm, but other than that, you just, when you look into a person's eyes, when you talk to them with dementia and they have this glossed over, glazed, and you know they're not there. Either they're not listening to you, or they don't have the capacity to listen to you, or something like that. But you look into someone's eyes and they're just not seeing you. You're not reaching them. And that's when you start getting worried. You're like, I try not to let her cook. She leaves the stove on. Her cooking, the poor woman, she just doesn't have the skills anymore. And again, it goes back to trusting. I don't know what she's putting in. I don't know what she's not putting in. I don't know what she is putting in. So the food doesn't taste the same. And it's kind of another stupid little thing is for guys or caregivers, when she washes, and I don't mean to pick on her, when she washes the dishes, we have a dishwasher, and I keep trying to tell her, put everything in the dishwasher, because, I don't know, I'm just a little picky. I want clean dishes. And it's kind of funny. And you can tell just by doing the old finger test, because she just takes a dish really fast, and there could be something on the edge that she just misses because she's older and she's just not paying attention, and her eyesight's probably going, and all kinds of things. And you look at a dish and go, oh, that's not clean. I'm not going to eat out of that. And then you got to go back to the cabinet, and again, things like this stress, but that's stressful enough. What's really stressful is it's all on my shoulders. And it just gets tough. As a caregiver, it gets tough. I'm just trying to keep the house up, and the chaotic talk is really where I need to find an outlet. So whether it's I don't know, not yoga, meditation, or just hitting the gym or something, you got to find an outlet, and that's really what you need to do, just to save your own health and your own sanity. Because if you sit and listen to them, you can go crazy yourself. Sometimes I go through day after day, and it's just, wow, I'm not getting anything done. I'm just taking care of her, which things you should do, but you still have to watch out for yourself. All right, guys. Plenty of episodes coming. It's been a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to just make a video of nothing's happening. When things happen, they happen. I do want to put together some outburst videos. I have a couple of recordings that are just sound recordings, and you'd be looking up at the ceiling just to hide her face. I have a couple of outbursts, and they're coming. This is just a quick one. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Just another caregiver crying out for some help. You wonder sometimes, as things get worse, people say they're out there to help, but you get to a point and they go, there's nothing we can do. And literally I have people say, you got to wait till she tries to kill you or she burns down your house. Other than that, you're stuck. And that's a pretty tough thing to hear someone say. You just feel like you're backed into a corner, and you sometimes want to just move out. You want to just walk away and go, all right, she's on her own. But if you care, you keep coming back. And it's tough. You have siblings and stuff that just, I know they got their own problems, but a little bit of a check-in would help. And the toughest thing about that, other things, is when you get other extended family that she still talks a good game, just get in your head, because it's just so tough sometimes. And if it wasn't for people who come in and actually see it, your head would explode. So I'm just giving you a different outlook, or a different view, I should say, of being a caregiver and the stresses. But you do have to look out for yourself. It's very, very important, because you're just not going to make it. They might outlast you, and you don't want that. You got to still enjoy life. You got to still do everything you want to do. All right, guys, I'm not going to ramble. It's a brand new day, and I'm going to make a change in my life. And still taking care of my mom, but you got to just do something for yourself too. So, thanks for watching Dealing with Dementia. And any comments, I welcome them. And subscribe if you want to. Thanks. Have a good day.